All right, I'm down here in Blairsville, Pennsylvania. I'm going to be doing the West Penn Trail today. I'm going to break it up into 4 videos. First section's pretty easy. It's flat road trail. Second is really shitty hard trail. And then it turns into rail trail again. Then you got like a 2-mile extension in Saltsburg. But I'm just going to get going and do the first 4 real quick. This is the West Penn Trail in Blairsville trailhead. Alright, so as I said, this is a rail trail for the first 4 miles. It's pretty easy. It's your typical rail trail. Mixed surface, you got your crushed limestone, and then there's some tar and chip. We're going to be crossing a couple bridges or dikes, whatever, tunnels in this section. It's basically a flood zone for Pittsburgh. That might seem far-fetched, but the Conemaugh Dam holds back a lot of water from it flooding down like Pittsburgh way. I forget how many feet it can hold. The main branch of West Penn Trail is 12 miles to Saltsburg. You can get, they call it 15 because there's like a 2-mile extension in Saltsburg that you can take. It's kind of crappy. That's how you get like your 15, because it's not exactly 12 to the end. And it's not exactly 2 in Saltsburg, so if you add them together, whatever, you get to 15. We started, I guess is what they call the far end. Saltsburg, I guess, is mile 0, because I just passed mile marker 12. There's mile markers every half mile. So the parking lot on the Blairsville side's probably more 12.2. So you got 12.2 miles basically to Blairsville, or Saltsburg from Blairsville. It's got a nice bridge here. Crossing the river for the first time. We definitely crossed the rivers a couple times. You'll see it. You'll see like the flood zones on your left and right hand side. This is tar and chip right now that we're on. So yeah, these first 4 miles are relatively easy. There's not much elevation change. And it's generally a smoother ride. And we'll stop video 1 once we get to the hill. So the middle section, call it the middle 4, sucks. It's hills and you have to dismount. You'll see in video 2. Like some single track, a lot of rocks, some hills. Not really kid friendly or road bike friendly. And then you'll top off the last 4 miles ish on some more flat rail trail. But this section's pretty nice. It can get a little flooded after rain. As you can see on the left and the right, got a little bit of a, I don't know, we'll call it ditch with water in it still. So when it rains, it rises and sometimes hits the trail. In early spring, sometimes, oh, let's see what, there's your mile marker, 11. You know, after a couple heavy rains in a row or days straight, this trail can get flooded out. Not so much this end, but once you get near mile 4 from Blairsville. Got some nice tar and chip again. This is pretty good to run on if you want to get some flat speed work in. Now we're entering some flood zones, like some back channels when the rivers really get backed up. Can't really show you right now because you can't really see too much. All the grass and stuff growing up, leaves in the trees and the bamboo. But we're like on a, I don't know if you want to call it a dike right now or whatever, or it just might be tunnels underneath us. But like we're on top of stuff right now, or a dam. I don't know if you want to call it really a dam. I'm not sure what's underneath us, tunnels or just dirt. Maybe I'll give you a quick view here in a second. Yeah, I'll show you real quick. So as you see, we ain't really over the river right now, but this is like back channel flood zone area on either side. And trust me, it might just look muddy or low right now, but it definitely gets really high and completely saturated with water. It's like a couple feet deep when it really gets flooded. Now we go over the river. Give you another snapshot of the river. So as you can see, the river. So now we're like a, there's like a tunnel underneath us. The river bends a bunch, like S's and whatnot. So that's why you have all these like back channels, and it floods for a couple miles, not just near the river. It's actually like a couple mile stretch of flood zone. Something neat to see. There's mile 10. Got another river underneath us. Show you this view real quick. There's some old trestles up that way. It's pretty nice and smooth right now. It's a nice section right here. Got some nice rocks on either side. It's always nice and cool in here. There's 9.5. So 9.5 to go. I believe some of this was cut for the railroads or something back in the day. I could be mistaken. I know it says somewhere on one of those placards along the trail. Got some more flood zone. show you some of the flood zone real quick. Yeah, see, all that gets really submerged in the spring and whatnot. Whole way back. Same with over here, you can see all that. It really gets deep. Of course, there's the river again. You got an old, I guess, railroad crossing over there from back in the day. Little choo-choo action. There was some kind of train accident around here. I know there's a tunnel that you'll see at the end of this first 4 miles. Mile marker 9. This can get flooded in here a little bit after heavy rains. So just be aware of that. Ooh, good. We're in the flood zone. Another nice section with some rocks on either side. Nice fauna and floral in this section. There's an 8.5. And we're gonna cross last little bridge. You'll see the tunnel ahead. This gets flooded out, and when I say flooded out, it comes over the whole top of this little bridge. You'll see the ropes are missing because it is a little bit lower. Give you a quick view. There's another old thing over there. Nice view. Another railroad track in the distance. You can actually see the other end of the tunnel on the other side of the hill. Alright, that will be the end of video 1. As you see straight ahead, this is the start of video 2, where it actually you have to get off your bike and dismount, get up the hill and down the other side. It starts to suck fest, but whatever. So watch video 2.